into Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Ready to go? Chandler Simpson getting ready to hit. And we're underway here in the home opener.
1 o'clock.
Bunts it in the air. One up, one down. Cedric Mullins will hit next.
Cedric Mullins.
Cut on and missed. Good change up right there. And it's 0-2. Got him. Now 2 out. Here's a big power threat. Junior Caminero. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike one. And a big swing and a miss.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
On the ground to third. And that will end the inning. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Up the middle. And there's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it. Just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Quick move to first. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Oh, 1 down. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Now a quick throw to first. Tries to get back and save. Just missed. Perdomo gets his lead at first with nobody out. And down on strikes. Definitely not a partay for Ketel Marte. This is Corbin Carroll. That one fouled off. The 0-2. In the air, left field. Simpson takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away. Here's Gurriel. Swing and a ground ball. And it goes just foul.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Way out front for strike 2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Runner on the go. Pitch inside.
That's inside.
Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. Out to short. Walls. Play made. That ends the inning. Back here at Chase Field. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz. Line drive to short and caught. One pitch and one out. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jonathan Aranda. Inside and hit him.
First base.
Runner on at first with one gone. Jake Fraley next to hit for the Rays. And that one pulled foul. No score here in the second. Fraley in his 6th season, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Grounded to third. Could be 2. Here's Marte for 1. On to Santana, 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
Ball 1.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
He gets there with the slide. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. Here's Nolan Arenado. Ground ball up the middle. Williamson. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Now up next for Arizona, Carlos Santana. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. That one ripped right center field. Way back there, it's got a chance. And into the pool, it's out of here. So he blasts one out the other way. And now the center fielder, Alec Thomas. This one in the air, center field. Mullins settles underneath it. Brings it in, and that is that. Back here in the desert, and now the catcher for the Rays, Nick Fortes. Lifted in the air, right center field. And it falls. So a man on base to start the inning.
Wastes no time there. Not a bad pitch by any means. Down and away, right on the corner of the zone. Just a better swing, Boog. Stayed through it and hit it hard the other way.
Now here is Ben Williamson. And he chases that one below the zone. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
That's out.
Line drive, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
0-1 now. Fastball for a strike.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play.
Got him swinging for the K. Huge strikeout there. Chandler Simpson digs in now. First time up was a pop out. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal, and it's a squeeze. Throw almost pulls him off the bag, but he holds on to get the out. And here is Cedric Mullins.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Back here at Chase Field as we go to the last of the third. Ildemaro Vargas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. This one in the air, right field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he's got a leadoff triple. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Geraldo Perdomo now at the plate. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Swings through that. Runner at third, nobody out. Here in the third and final game of the series. Line drive. That's a base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That could be a dangerous pitch.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. A 2-run shot. And here is Corbin Carroll. He's 0 for 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Simpson moving under this one, and there's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Fly ball down the line. And that drops foul. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the last half of the third. On the ground. Walls throws to first. And now 2 gone. Gabriel Moreno, the next to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That one inside. Look out. Two down, nobody on. This one in the air, right field. And a foul ball. That's too low. Ball 3. And that one misses outside. It's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
So man aboard. So now it's Nolan Arenado.
Now this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Adrian Del Castillo. The runner on first with 2 gone for him. Next offering is fouled back. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that ends the inning.
I'm a true one, big dream one, resolute one, big plays, I ain't never scared of you one, big games, I ain't never scared of 2-1.
All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero. On the ground to the left, Perdomo. Slings to first, 1 pitch and 1 out. Yandy Diaz now, 0 for 1 so far. Out to short, Perdomo. Tosses to first, 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Jonathan Aranda getting ready to hit.
First baseman Jonathan Aranda.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a miss. 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the inning, digging in, Carlos Santana. Late with the swing there.
Well, these Diamondbacks really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the 3rd, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's...
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit-by-pitch to lead off the inning. Here's the center fielder, Alec Thomas.
Didn't recognize off speed, thought it was fastball, a little bit out in front.
And that one fouled off. Base hit, center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's the 3rd baseman, Ildemaro Vargas. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Next for the Diamondbacks,
Geraldo Perdomo digs in now.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
The D-backs trying to break this one open. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Now on the mound for the Rays, Ian Seymour.
And he comes on in a close game with a pretty big mess to clean up. He's going to have to make some great pitches the rest of this inning to keep him in it.
Base hit, 1 run is in. Fires it to the plate, but it's offline. He will score.
Everything came together for him. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Marte, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And now 2 balls and a strike. Runners on the corners, no outs. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Up next for the
Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Fought off foul. 2 on, 1 out. And he grounds one to the right side. Williamson. And that's the second out of the inning on the force play.
Well, hitter knows that if he can beat out the back end of this double play, that runner from third is going to score. That's an RBI. You help your team and you keep the line moving. Really good job right there.
And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Gurriel in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Ground ball left side. Oh, and it hits the base. Makes the turn at second, heads for third.
Up next for the Diamondbacks,
Gabriel Moreno now at the plate. Almost got him.
Inside, ball 2.
2 on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. What a play to end the inning. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for the Rays, Jake Fraley. Swing and a ground ball, and foul ball.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Got him looking for the K. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And now the catcher comes up to him. Nick Fortes. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Slider right there.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
The 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for Tampa Bay,
2 outs, base is empty. Now Ben Williamson. This one in the air, center field. And that'll do it. Back here in the desert, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Adrian Del Castillo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Out there to center, Mullins drifts towards it, and there's one down. Stepping in, Carlos Santana. He's already homered in this game. On the ground, out to short. Oh, great grab on the dive. To first.
No, he's in there.
Just barely able to beat that one out. Man, he was giving it his all, getting down the line right there.
At the plate, Alec Thomas. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1. Over to first.
No, he's
safe.
in there.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Vargas stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Backed off the plate that time.
Inside, ball 3.
Next offering is fouled back. Thomas off of first with 2 away. Got him swinging. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And stepping in for the Rays, Taylor Walls. Foul ball.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Chandler Simpson will hit next. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball, that pitch is up.
Chases that one upstairs.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location. Just not taking the bait right there, but a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. There's a swing and a drive. Carroll ranges back. That one is foul, and he'll see another. The 2-2. And he grounds one back up the middle. It's through for a hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Mullins in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Runner on the move. They pitch out. The throw. Tag. And he's out. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swings through that one out in front that time. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Back here at Chase Field, well, we go bottom 6. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
You know, these D-backs putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. One thing is they haven't been fooled all that much. 6 of their hits have come off speed pitches.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just to swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Hard ground ball, base 9. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Carroll now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. Stays alive.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 1-2. Line and a base hit into right. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Gurriel forced to get out of the way of the first pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. Gabriel Moreno. Now a new pitcher for the Rays, Yoendrys Gomez.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute 1 pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1. That's in there. Oh, and this one gets away. But all the runners hold. All loaded up here in the bottom of the 6th.
Ball, that's outside.
Base hit. 1 run is in. The throw in.
Four hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. 1 run is in. Moreno around third. Cut off, throw to third.